Welcome to EVE Online, I'm Major Freak. Just gonna show you a route I take to get back and forth to Amar from Dodixie area. And I'll probably be doing it a lot. Alright, so I just jumped to Manarq and popped a Wherefore HQ shield. It took me about an hour. And I'm thinking I'm going to grab my polarized bombers because, you know, I am up when he's asleep, so I'm going to take advantage of it. His timers, unfortunately, are, you know, when he wants it, so it's going to be low chance of anybody taking advantage of it. But I figure if I keep him on his toes, eventually we'll hit his armor timer, and he'll just think I've been harassing him and ignore it until the last second, and he'll be scrambling. So yeah, psych warfare. It's called griefing. They do it to us so often, so a little bit of their medicine back. Alright, so I'm gonna set destination to pick up my bombers, and I've already set it for my other guys. This is what I do. I go shortest route, and then I go, I don't really want to go Vecamia, but here's the nice thing about it. This system right here, watch this. So I'll go avoid Vecamia, and then I go, yeah, avoid Egelhente, which is going to go through Amamaki, City, Agra, Koiman. Alright, it's not horrible, but still, I'd rather avoid the faction warfare area. It's sometimes pretty heavily camped. This, however, it's not so bad. It's on the level of, are you going to camp it? Or are you going to camp Tama or Vecamia or, you know, so it's less populated, less people go through there, less chances. And check this out. Ta-da! Right there is Tarta. So, if I have an Alpha Scout on, say, my wife's computer, I mean her laptop, and I go over and look at it, it's pretty low population. We're going to wait till we get to Tarta, and I'm going to warp to the gate and see if it's clear. If so, I'll take that route, and then we can totally skip going through the other way, save me some time. So that's what I do. Alright. Hopefully the wife doesn't come and kill me because she is trying to go to sleep right now. Alrighty. Yeah, here. Maybe I'll get her to scout for me one day. Without her, with her enjoying it. Who knows? It's so nice to undock and not have the huge lag you get when you first log on. It's such a nice feeling.
Drive active. Drive active.
I've tried to enable resource cache and as many options as possible. I just can't get rid of it. I've even asked the devs and they're like, what? So yeah. Oh well. Oh dear. Yeah. Okay, good. It's been a while since I've had that horrible, the horrible instance when you just freeze and you gotta crash the desktop in order to reboot that client. Yeah, it's kind of scary. And it happens right after you jump, so low sec, yeah, no thanks. Do. Tarta.
Drive active.
Uh-oh. Lag. Wait for it. There we go.
Drive active.
It's always nice when... Oh, wait. Come on. Come on. Uh-oh, lag. There we go.
Warp drive active. Warp drive
There we
active.
go. Alright. So, undock the old Scouty Poo. Warp to a ping off the gate in my Corvette and dock up if I don't see anything and get my guest through. Okay, so we will align. Warp to a random range at my bookmark. Come on, stop lagging on me. Jesus Christ. You know, I'm not asking much. Alright. Landing. Yeah, I got about 25 AU to go. When I'm trying to warp to the gate and... Uh-oh, lagging a bit. There's gonna be people there. Oh dear. Whoa, Jesus. Okay. Maybe it's just laggy. Okay, gate is clear. Let's go.
Warp drive active.
53 AU.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Cool. And docking up the Scout. I think I'm still squad commander, so let's boogie. Yeah, I haven't trained any of that formation skill yet. Kind of fun too. There we go. Sayonara, Vecamia, and shortcut. Yeah, it's really handy. And on the way back, I have to go through an adjacent system too on the way through that 3 Lo Sec detour. So it's perfect. Really like it. Very handy.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Yeah, I figure pick up the bombers, head back, hopefully, oh for sure before downtime.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Oh, come on, there you go.
Warp drive active.
Kind of used to it now that when all this disappears, I know it's lagged out and I gotta click the client again and then disappear, and then you just head to the next thumbnail. Yeah, it'll do it, but I'm not getting annoyed by the lag anymore. It might creep up on me using this version, but lately it hasn't. Maybe I'm just too distracted by that war we had with Domain that I'm just cool with everything right now, because just, you know, there's a breather. There was some trollage about the war ending I knew it not to be true. I knew it to be a lie. But I'm like, you know, screw this. We've got a week to go. By that time, all my unclassified videos I just made are going to be updated internally, and anything they learn from, yeah, right, anything they laugh at from that won't be, by the time they get around to it on the 24th, it'll be completely changed. I mean, I'm already theory crafting ways to deal with their nesters, their guardians, their tackle, their DPS, everything. And it'll be so dialed in by the time they come back that it's gonna be a lot different. I'm looking at my first videos, I'm going, that was a noob for sure, and definitely laughable, but he's learning, so don't laugh too hard. You know, I'm looking at the first videos and I'm thinking, you could have died, all of you. Yeah, we could have ambushed you so badly. And I just look at all their kill mails, and it's a joke. It literally is. I mean, the guy was saying, yeah, I've got tons of experience and about years of doing all this. No, yeah, I mean, you've been camping Masaba and ganking easy targets, and the worst Astra house you ever faced wasn't even, yeah, he's never actually faced opposition, so yeah, in a sense he was learning, because it was like, oh, the guy didn't strip his Astra. What's going on? I can't get caps on this thing? What's going on? Yeah, so it's all bullshit. It all is, and we suspect he's the biggest troll. He's his main or alt or whatever, I don't know, sock puppet city is Spike Fields, one of the biggest smack talkers in locals, so I don't buy any of their crap, honestly. It's just total crap, and they're complete griefers too, so it's like, at this point, it's like, sure, okay, bring your meta, and if you don't, you'll bring your bling stupid ships, and we'll just kill them. Same old way. Yeah, come in the same old way, we'll defeat you in the same old way. And it's not like they have unlimited players. If it's not an easy target, and it's not their peak time, the most they can do is half a dozen players, and that means if it's 22 ships at once, which it was at the peak, that's a lot of multi-boxing. You know, a few single players, you know, and a few multi-boxers, and they're doing like 4, 5, 6 clients at a time, maybe sometimes even up to 9. So, yeah, I mean, they were, I'm just because, yeah, I mean, a dishonorable man can trust an honorable man to keep his word, and, you know, I play fair, you know, if I'm learning, if I caught somebody, I won't try to, you know, kick puppies, you know, but these guys do, so it's like, yeah, it's whatever. So I will have no compunction. There'd be no mercy this time around, because they show none. And they love to pretend to show mercy in order to milk more tears. So it's just, yeah, it's just a point where you're like, really? Are you serious? Yeah, so I was learning a lot because I was pressing buttons. But once you start to analyze, well, there was enough videos to watch, and I started analyzing their behavior. It was just the most brain-dead use of meta I've ever seen. So it was like, okay, well, yeah, okay, sure. I think I'm the only one learning here. You know, there's a difference between learning and a difference between, you know, laughing at somebody. And it's like, you don't. I've found that people who laugh a lot do not learn. Laughter is deconstructing laughter. it's not a learning experience when you laugh. When you turn something into a laughing experience, you cannot physically learn. Your brain doesn't
Warp
learn.
drive active.
So
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
and the same,
Active.
and yeah, I mean, this is great practice against wherefore. I mean, I haven't even opened up my brain to imagine the changes I will have
Docking permission requested.
when I
Docking request accepted.
am cloaked and watching wherefore go at it, or think about taking the offense to him when he's online. I think my brain will react differently now that I have the experience of using a Astra. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I think I'll react a lot differently. I might not, but it'd be interesting to reflect on how I'm reacting differently this time, or when it happens, because it will. We've got a lot of people have been stirred up, and we know who we can count on. Yeah, unfortunately, our leadership is still having problems with their technical and family issues. So, unfortunately, it's nothing we're going to be able to mobilize officially, but wherefore and others, just not a kind of an unofficial one where we find a target willing to help in its own defense. We'll probably ally up with it and help out that corporation or alliance by allying with it. And we know that it only lasts a week, so we won't be dragged into a long-term commitment against somebody who probably lied to us and isn't willing to put up a defense or listen to us, or any number of high-sec follies going on. So I like the lack of commitment when you ally up. You go a week and it's nothing. You're not sucked into something permanent, which would suck, So yeah, it's very cool. So let's get my Chipola. Yeah, and these Saints are just a copy of the refit I did at the end of last video. Everybody's got the troll. Let's head to Manarq. And as you can see, same thing, and when we get near to Clyde, we'll just... Where is it? Clyde. We'll just check my scout and sneak through a game. It's usually can do it at this time of night. Usually. Pushing it though. Usually around 0500 is when you start wanting to do it. So there we go. Yeah, I mean, now that I've realized the best fit for my... And I still want them to... I secretly want them to keep the war on, because I was halfway through my training. I still have just over half my Astras left. I would like them to... Oh, wife aggro, sorry.
Warp drive active.